What's up, everybody? Chicago Sports Podcast fam. What is going on? It's your boy, Brandon Trax Hiatt. And this is Valpo Hoops on Tracks, your front row seat to the next generation of Valparaiso University basketball. And tonight, that's right, 8:30 and some change Central, we've got two absolute ballers in the building. The kind of players that change games, change cultures, and light up arenas. Valpo fans, get loud for the Beacons. Newest additions, Shon and Mark Brown Jr. What's up, guys? How you doing? How you doing, Shon? How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing really good. How are you
doing?
Man?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited to have you guys in the building. This should be a very fun show. I got some highlight reels for you guys. First off on deck, I just want to get into the pleasantries and just tell everybody a little bit personally about yourselves. Shon, go ahead and, tell us what you're all about. Mark also, and then we'll get into the details and the numbers, man. And some highlight reels you guys have sent me for each of you, for Shon and for Mark. It's going to be a fun time. So get your popcorn, folks. It's about to go down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Shon,
man. I'm ready.
Shon, how old were you? How old were you when you started basketball, when you fell in love with the game, brother?
So I started playing basketball when I was actually 14 years old, but I actually did not fall in love with the basketball until freshman year of college. So it was just very recently, but what really made me fall in love with basketball was just like Coach McClung really helping me gain the passion for the game and actually showing me my potential. Because before I did not know my potential, but helped me realize my potential. So, and that's when I fell in love with the game. So
that's awesome to hear that, man. To hear that a coach brought something out of you, and it wasn't even on your radar at all. Like you were just like going through life. Like, what were you doing before basketball, Shon?
I don't know. I was just a regular kid, I get in trouble at school sometimes. I would just do random activities that anybody would do. But I was just a regular kid, to be honest. I like watching basketball, of course. My cousins play football. I watch their football games, but that was basically it. So,
what about you, Mark? Mark Brown Jr., man, in the building, man. We're excited to have you, man. Let's break it down, man. When did you first fall in love with basketball? What age?
I've been playing basketball all my life, really, since I was probably about 2 years old. Like, wow. I've been loving this game my whole life. This is all I know. This is what I love to do, and I've been playing my whole life. My dad and my brother, they pushed me to get where I'm at today, and I'm thankful for them. Look where I am now.
That's awesome, man. That's great to hear already that you guys are humble giants amongst us, and giving it back to the people that helped you, like Shon said, his coach. You're talking about your dad, your brother. That's awesome, man. That's so cool, man. So, I mean, what's your youngest memory, Mark, of basketball? Do you remember your youngest, like, biggest, wildest, vivid memory, whether it's you or somebody you were watching?
It was definitely probably my brother winning the national tournament in junior college. Whoa. At Phoenix College. It was in Illinois. It was great. He was averaging like 20 plus points a game. And I looked at that and I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do exactly that. So
that's pretty impressive, man. That's pretty impressive. Pretty big shoes to follow, man, to walk in there, buddy. So man, I'm excited, man. So let's get right into it. First off, I want to introduce Shon, but let's do it first by watching his highlight video, man. This stuff is good, man. This is a lot of fun. So everybody get your popcorn, grab your soda, and enjoy the show. Here we go. Bro, talk about coming in like a wrecking ball. Brownsburg, Indiana, right?
Yes, sir. Brownsburg.
Built like a wrecking ball too, man. With hops, dude, you were freaking just swatting folks out of the building, man. You're just dunking on him, yoking with both hands and stuff, man. I was getting out of my seat when you sent me that video. I was like, come on, this is not fair. This man is a freaking cheat code. I mean, Mark, you got to be elated to see this video and see this man right before your eyes. Does it not make your job easy? I mean, listen, peanut butter don't stand on bread alone. When you get the jelly, when you get the jam, that's when you got a good sandwich. I feel like you guys are a match made in heaven. Mark, what'd you think of that video, bro?
Hey, I'm getting goosebumps looking at them dunk on players like that. I can just imagine throwing it up to him. He gonna go get it. So, hey, I can't even speak.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Easy assist, easy points. And you know if he's blocking, get ready because you're about to take that ball coast to coast, baby. And we might see a little alley-oop on the other end of the building. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he can do it, man. He's bringing the hammer. He's bringing the hammer down. 14.5 points, 12.2 rebounds, 124 blocks. Come on. I've never been able to do anything 124 times right. This is ridiculous. 26 double-doubles, man. The only time I've ever had 26 double-doubles is driving through Mickey D's, man. This is crazy. 26 double-doubles. It's crazy, bro. This man is a force of nature. He doesn't just dunk. He dunks with purpose. He dunks with vision. He doesn't just rebound. He dominates the glass. And his motto, ETT, empty the tank, baby. This dude plays like every game is game 7 with his hair on fire. And this ain't like this ain't like a Roman Catholic guy, real quiet, like in the library. This guy's dunking like full on Pentecostal, man. This guy is freaking unbelievable. We get to hear his story straight from the source, man. That's what we like to do here at Chicago Sports Podcast. You're not going to get this on ESPN yet. These guys are going to be there. But listen, I'm glad I got to get a hold of you guys first because ESPN ain't going to get you yet. CHSN, all them boys, ABC, NBC, you get the grassroots right here at Chicago Sports Podcast. And I'm elated. Thank you guys so much for answering the bell. This is going to be a good time. So, like I said, welcome to the show, brother. Let's get to work, man. I got a question for you, Shon. You called yourself an angry dunker and someone who plays with edge. Where does that intensity come from, bro?
So I wouldn't say I'm an angry dunker. I say I dunk with authority. And I dunk with authority because my whole life I've been overlooked. So when I dunk, I want people to feel it, to feel my presence, that I'm here. So that's why I dunk with authority. So.
Okay. And do you feel like that's what's fueling that fire every time you step on the floor?
Yes, sir. I always feel like I'm an underdog. Like every single time I step on the floor, and I feel like I could beat everybody because how hard I compete every single day on a daily basis. So that's what fuels me.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I love it when a player can play with a good chip on his shoulder and make sure it stays there, man. Don't let it get off the shoulder, man. That's what drives people. I mean, you look at Michael Jordan, man, his whole career, man, he played off of that. And I got some news for you guys. This guy, I don't know why. I feel like it could have been a mistake, but I don't want to speak on that. But I'll just say this. You were benched early in your basketball career, and you even dealt with an injury setback. How did you mentally push through all of that and rise to this Division I moment, bro?
So I could say having a strong support system around me, having people that believed in me more than I believed in myself.
Yeah.
So basically, when I had my injury and stuff, coach recruited me while I was still not even healthy. So doing that put a lot of trust in. I had a lot of trust for him. And that injury was nothing because my whole life I've been dealing with adversity. So when I thought about it, I'm like, man, I can come back from anything. I already have dealt with harder things than this. So this little injury is nothing that's going to set me back. So that's how I attack everything head on.
I love that background. You guys have grit, and I'll tell you what. When I saw that name right there, grit, you were the first thing I thought of when I started watching your stuff, man. When you started sending me the video and I started unpacking your numbers, not even hearing your story, but knowing a little bit about it, I'm like, you know what? This dude embodies the word grit, man, for sure. Now earlier you mentioned Coach Jesse, right? McClung
Hmm.
being a major influence in your life. Now that he's on Valpo's staff, man, how does that connection help you transition into the MVC grind, bro?
So me and Coach Jesse actually go all the way back. So of course about 2, 3 years ago. So we have a very strong connection, just like this. We're very locked in. So he knows what my strengths and what my weaknesses are. So he knows what situations I'm good in and what situations I'm not. So being with Coach Jesse at the Valpo staff, just having him there, and he has the experience for basketball too. He's going to help me bring the confidence to the MVC because the MVC is not an easy conference. It's a top 10 conference in the nation, and you're gonna get everybody's best night every single night. So, just basically bringing the confidence that I need to play at a high level. That's what he's helping me with. So,
Hey, he must do a darn good job, bro, because you are oozing with confidence. I felt confidence just getting on the set with you for the first time, man.
I
So,
appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
oh man, I appreciate you too, man. And we're gonna get into your other coach here in a little bit. You look like you're already having fun, man. Like you're at home, man. This is good, man. This is what life is all about. This is what sports is all about, and relationships and building culture. I feel like there's a good culture in the building, but like I said, man, what can Valpo fans expect from you night in and night out? And what's your personal goal for this upcoming season, bro?
So fans can expect 100% on me on the court and 100% off the court. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. So if it's talking on the court, diving on loose balls, putting my body on the line, emptying the tank, that's what I call it. So they're gonna get 100% of me every single night. And off the court, they're gonna get. If people know me as a very humble person off the court, so I'm gonna try to represent Valpo as best as I can. And my goal this year is to become the MVC Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like I have a good chance I can if I work very hard. But of course, I have to work very hard for that. But I feel like I can because I have the hustle, I have the grit, and I feel like I'm a dog, a disciplined athlete with grit. So I feel like I have a very good shot at that. So
I love it, man. I feel like you got one too. I'll tell you what, Valpo University, you better have a lot of basketballs on deck and a lot of glass because I think he's going to be breaking both. He's going to be puncturing some basketballs with them blocks, and I think some glass is going to come down to the floor, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good thing. I'm going to go get me some tickets, man. I'm going to get me some popcorn, some buttery popcorn, and I'm going to enjoy the show, man. I'm going to enjoy the show, bro. Off the court, you're into is this right? Whitewater rafting?
yeah, I used to be a Boy Scout back in the day, so I actually like doing stuff like that when you're on the
Four,
boat. Mm-hmm.
four-wheeling too. I was in the Navy, but I'll be honest with you, bro. I was on some big shit, 456.7 foot over in the Middle East. I was in, mine danger. I was in like 225-foot boats for mine sweeping and all that stuff and whatever. But whitewater rafting, bro, I don't know. I don't know if I could get on with that, man. You've got to have some grit and some serious. You're tough, dude. That's all I could say. And even you want to skydive too? You want to skydive, bro?
Yeah, it's something about the adrenaline rush I love. So
Bro,
something about that. So
you are built for the big moments. I'll tell you that. What do those high adrenaline hobbies say about who you are as a competitor, man? Like, do you just like look for those moments? Is that what's going on there?
So this basically reflects how I approach competition. So I attacked it with intensity, focus, and a willing to push my limits. So basically, when I have competition, I stay composed under pressure because when I'm doing activities like those, you have to stay poised. And so that's basically staying composed under pressure and seeking that next level. So yes, sir.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this has got to be a breath of fresh air that your teammate, your colleague right here, when you guys are grinding, he can already get kind of like a deep dive. Like you guys don't really get something like this. I mean, it takes a while to develop, and he having a platform to be able to do this. So I'm glad that I'm being able to be a part of this and hear this. This is really good. I feel like this can take a lot of that, stress or like what if moments. Like this is good, man. I mean, seriously, Mark, I wouldn't worry about high pressure moments. This dude, white water ass, he wants to jump out of airplanes.
He had me at skydiving.
It's skydiving to boot, man. Like, what's next, dude? Unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
This is great. This is great. So, nah, man. But tell me a little bit about this guy, really quick here, and then we're gonna walk our way into your head coach. But you spoke a little bit about him, but what do you feel like he's bringing to this team? And honestly, like, what is it like to be able to come with this guy? Like, this is a match made for you, man. This is unbelievable. Like, this is something that, like, if you are a player, like, too good to be true, right?
It's like, really is too good to be true, man. So he's a very good person, very humble. He's very disciplined. I feel like to the program, he's going to bring discipline and energy. Like, night in and night out, he always puts his best into everything, wherever he does. So whether it's practice, getting film, he does it to the best of his ability. And you can see it if you watch our games and stuff, man. You can see him on the sideline cheering us on, man, swinging his shoulder, spitting on the court sometimes because he's so passionate about the game. But, man, he brings the passion to the game, though. And I feel like it just very aligns Valpo basketball. And then he has the grit, too.
I love it. I love it. Now, what can you say about this guy, man? I've been watching his videos and stuff, his dancing, and just like very charismatic and all that. And so you guys told me right before the show, this man can still dunk.
Yes, he can. I seen a video. I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it until I seen it, but I was like, dang. But
it's crazy. But does he make you feel welcome at home already? I mean, you look like you are just like, that is not a fake smile right there, man. This is genuine. You look happy, bro. You look like you're in a good place with this man.
Yeah, so when I wanted to visit, like, it literally felt like I was home. Like, it felt like he was open arms. Like, it didn't feel like it felt like just like the right place. I don't even know how to explain it. It felt
kind of like
home,
it's not a business transaction. Like sometimes you guys potentially might feel like it's a business transaction, like, there's that going on, but this might be something different, maybe.
And the one thing that he said to me too, that stuck with me, that sort of made me commit to, is that preseason when we had an exhibition against Valpo, after the game when I was dominant in the game. I had 13 points in 14 minutes. He came up to me. He was like, "Man, you're the truth," and man, that stuck with me till this day. And he even told me at the visit too. So once he said that, I was like, man, I know this is the coach for me. I'm in good hands. He wants to make the NBA and stuff, so I'm in very good hands with him. So
praise God. That's good to hear, man. He's speaking into existence and he sees something in you. And I think that goes hand in hand with what you see in Coach Jesse and what he does for you and helps keep what you were talking about earlier, them good vibes going and everything. Man, thank you so much for your time. We're going to pass the mic on over to Mark Brown Jr. And I'm excited, guys. Look, I'm excited to introduce to you guys the floor general, the commander of tempo, the point guard that just flat out wins, baby. This guy right here. Give it up for Mark Brown Jr., the 6-foot JUCO stud who helped lead Snow College to a 32-2 record. Oh my, and #1 national ranking. If you guys slept on Snow College, we're about ready to freaking break some bread and tell you what's going on over there, man. Listen to this. 13.3 points per game, 4.3 assists, ice in his veins, a championship ring on his finger. This is a man who reads defenses like a book and leads like a pro. When Coach Powell flew out to Phoenix and landed this commitment in Mark's living room, that was a statement, man. That was a statement. That was the start of something special. Mark, welcome to the track show, my guy. Let's dive into it, man. I got 5 burning questions for you, Mark. Mark, you were the engine behind one of the best JUCO teams in the country. How do you plan to bring that championship culture to Valpo, Mark?
It starts from day one. You got to have that mentality. Winning mentality is going to start. It's going to be some tough days, but that championship mentality comes from the defensive end. So I'm going to make sure I push the guys to lock up, talk on defense, because that's going to separate us in our conference to get where we want to go.
Yeah, man, that sounds great. And I tell you what, it's good to have that in the building. And I mean, that automatically will give a guy like Shon confidence, man. I heard you guys talking backstage already. He's ready, man. You guys sound like you're ready to cook. Like, can we just like take it to the court right now already? Like, I feel like we could do something. Like, we could do something. You know, I tell you what. After originally committing elsewhere, what was it about Valpo and Coach Powell specifically that made you say, this is where I belong? This is where Mark Brown Jr. belongs.
Well, they've always stayed in contact with me during my visits and everything like that. And then when I decommitted and reopened my recruitment, they were the first to call me. They got on a FaceTime with me, and then coach is like, "You're in Phoenix, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, I'll be there tomorrow." And then I was like, "Okay." And then he came to my door, and then we watched film, and I committed right there. So I knew a coach do that, fly out to see me. That's a coach I want to play for.
That's awesome, man. We got over 100 in the building. We're on XApp, Instagram, you name it, Facebook. We're everywhere, man. Check us out, Chicago Sports Podcast, and you are live with these beacons, man. They are showing you guys light. Let's get into a video because I'm about to ask Mark about his game. But before we ask about his game, we're going to do our due diligence and watch a video like we did with Shon, man. The highlight video that Shon, I mean, dude, I can't dunk, I can't jump, but I feel like I could win with you guys, man. I feel like we could do something. So let's watch this video really quick. It's going to be fun. Get your popcorn, guys. Welcome Mark Brown Jr.'s highlight video. Here we go. From Snow College. Man, I tell you what, man, I could watch that all day. Shon, you want to talk about getting a good, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get myself a Gatorade. This guy's just gonna shoot, and then he's gonna get the ball. This guy, man, he can shoot all over the place. It's ridiculous, man. His moves, his penetration, step back shooter. I mean, assist guy. I mean, he's the full package, Shon. How do you feel about watching this highlight video, bro?
Man, that video got me so hyped. Like, this is the perfect guard in my opinion. Like, I do not want to play for no other guard besides him. He shows unselfishness. He does his job, and he has experience. So, man, I'm just ready to start working with him, like from day one, and he's gonna start from day one.
Appreciate that, bro.
Sir. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you a two-part question. How do you feel hearing that from your now teammate Shon, and then also him describe your game, and then for you to describe your game for fans who haven't seen you play yet? What makes you so dangerous as a floor general, man? Like, I don't know where the ball is going to go. I expect good things. I just don't know which way we're going, but I know it's in the right direction, man. You're like Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. You're in good hands with Mark Brown Jr. What can Brown do for you? A whole lot. So, a whole lot, baby. A whole lot. So what is it about you, man? What makes you so elusive, you know?
Just like a quarterback. I'm just breaking the defense down just because I see things differently in my mind. I'm just making the right plays every time down, really. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take care of that ball. If I scored, I scored. If I see somebody open, I'm passing it. It's really simple. It's a simple game. A lot of people make it difficult, but I just make it simple.
Well, I think what makes it simple is you have three things. Number one, you got to have vision, right? You have to have vision. If you don't see Shon open, then what are we doing? You know, things like that. I'm just saying, if you don't see that wide open, you know, or you got to step back. Okay, I got this guy. He's about ready to get cooked. He's tired. He's got his hands on his hips. He's tired, man. I got him. We're late in this. I could do this, right? I could ice it. But here's the deal. So you got the vision. I think you got a lot of heart, and you've got all the physicalities about you. But I think vision is very, very important to have in your position, because you spoke of like a quarterback, and really, I mean, that speaks a lot about what I saw, Mark. Why did you say like a quarterback? What do you see the similarities there?
They're running the offense. They're making the reads every play down, and sometimes you got an audible out there. So a coach might call a play, and you might see something different out there. You got to change that play up. So I feel like a quarterback and a point guard is pretty much the same thing.
I love that. And you got to stand on it too. You got to have conviction on it. You got to own it, and you got to stand on it. Like you said, sometimes you got to call out of that and be ready for that. But also along with that, you got to build some sort of like trust. Like, okay, this dude, when he calls something, it's going to be all right, because he's our field general or our floor general is what I meant to say. But, you talked about wanting to bring a ring to Valpo, Mark. What's the mindset it's going to take for this squad to get there? What do you think it's going to take to get there, man? I like that they've got that grit mentality already. You see it everywhere. I think that has a lot to do with it already.
It's definitely going to take some grit. It's going to start day one. This is because it's summertime. This is great right here. I love this. I get to bond with my teammate already, so we already a stepping stone in front of the competition already.
Yeah.
But just have a killer mindset out there when you get on the floor. Just the little things, the small things make championship teams. My coach at Snow taught me that, Coach May. The little things. So I'm just gonna make sure I impact that. The little things, diving on the floor, like you said, getting loose balls, rebounding, and pushing in transition.
Nice. Now there's a whole lot of distractions. You guys already know what number one is. We don't need to go there. Okay. That's number one. But off the court, Mark, you've got a passion for fashion, bro, and adventures too. I don't know if you're in for some of the rides with Shon. Maybe a four-wheeler, but the other stuff is a little wild, bro. Wild water,
I dive into stuff like that. Yeah, he got
that. Yes, sir.
Check out his highlight reel on Insta, right? But how does your personality shine through your leadership on the floor, man? Like, how do people like see I can already tell you two gentlemen are both very charismatic. Okay, I'll say that right away. So, but how do you allow who Mark is as a person? You know how that light can shine, how you can be a beacon on the floor.
Yeah, I try to be a great teammate. I'm definitely a likable guy, but sometimes point guards they gotta be I don't want to say it, but they gotta be but I try to be a great teammate.
Yeah.
But I just try to hold my guys accountable because I want them to do the same to me. So I feel like if everybody holds each other accountable, then that's a winning basketball team to me.
I got to ask you guys a question. There's a little tyke out there. He's watching our show. We've even got more coming in right now and more to come later on. Got to ask you gentlemen something. There's a little Shon out there. There's a little Mark. What can you tell them that will help them out with, the future? If they see that, basketball, they're at a YMCA, they're at boys, girls club, whatever, rec ball or church ball, whatever. What can you tell them, Mark? And then we'll go back to Shon really quickly that could help them out, bro.
Definitely stay locked in. Do not quit. If people are in your corner and they're happy with you and they want you to be successful, make sure you keep those people in your corner. But all the guys that take you out to do dumb things, leave them in the past because it's only gonna make you more successful in life. So make sure you choose your friends wisely and go get down whatever you want to do in life.
Man, am I talking to a coach or a parent or something? This guy is wise beyond his years, dude. Wise beyond his years. Either that or I was just really like, wow. Okay. When I was your age. But Shon, what about you, man? What could you tell the little one out there that's looking to fill your shoes?
So I would say that life is not a race. It's about the destination. So it's really like a marathon, and that you can accomplish anything in life if you work hard for it. I really do believe in that, and I've been taught that since a young age. And that don't ever feel like you're ever competing against somebody because, man, I'm telling you, because you never know. It's I told you it's not a race. It's about the destination. So it could take 2 years, it could take 5 years, but if you work hard for it, you can accomplish anything. So,
man, I love that, and that's where that grit comes into play, man. I'm telling you, you guys weren't. Here's the deal, man. When you look at guys like you weren't appointed, man. You guys weren't appointed. You guys were anointed. Okay, this was a long time coming. You probably couldn't even see it in front of you, but now this is where you guys belong. It all adds up. There's so many good things going on. I'm so happy for you guys. You guys are going to have a really bright future. Not just years to come, but this year is going to be special, man. This is probably going to be one of the best years of your guys' life. I'm excited. I got to come out, check you guys out, and go to Valpo University, come check out some games. And I'm looking forward to doing some more interviews with you guys, doing some more shows with you guys, your teammates, coaches, and all this stuff. I mean, let's get, let's roll up our sleeve. Let's get to it, man. Let's tell everybody what the Beacons are all about, man. How you guys are shining the light in the community. And, you guys are just, you're not just your skill, but just who you guys are with your personality and your character. You know what I'm saying? Your integrity. Like that is going to be what our community needs, man. And I'm happy and I'm proud to say that you guys are both in my community, man. So thank you for choosing Valpo University, man. This has been truly an honor and a surprise. I'll be honest. I was really surprised. I had no idea. You guys had no idea what we signed up for. We're just like, let's get it. I can understand. I'm starting to understand. Shon will just jump into anything with 2 feet, but
man, hey, you'll go skydiving.
Yes,
I don't know where the limit stop.
That was a lot easier to ask for me, for Shon. Like, oh, I got tracks. No big deal, man. No big deal, man. So, no, but all jokes aside, though, man, let me tell you guys something, okay? These two guys right here aren't just new players. They're culture changers, guys. They're foundation pieces for something big happening in Valparaiso basketball. Coach Roger Powell Jr. is building something real. And I'll tell you what, Shon's edge and Brown's command, this program's heading straight for the top of the Missouri Valley Conference. If you're a Valpo fan, get hyped, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a college hoops fan, get tuned in. And if you're sleeping on the beacons, you're about to wake up. Woo, man, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, drop your questions in the chat because Valpo Hoops on Tracks is officially rolling, and we're just getting started. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you. It's an honor being on your show, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. That's what I do it for, man. I do it for you guys. I do it for the community. You guys are awesome, man. So you guys enjoy your night. Again, you guys hit it out of the park. Have a good night. Shon, I don't know if you're going to be able to sleep. I think you guys are really – I wouldn't be surprised if you guys go pick up a game somewhere or something. It might be a little late, but, maybe some 2K.
Man.
Who knows? So, hey, I do have one question I forgot to ask you guys earlier. Okay, whether it be a college player or, Mark, you said something about your brother earlier or a professional player. Like, who is somebody that is like a mentor that you look up to? Who is somebody that you watch in the pros or college or whatever, and you know how they got like those player comps, but you kind of like maybe watch how they like rotate the ball, their jump shot, their layups, their dunks. Who is it? We'll start off with Shon. We'll give you a break, Mark. Who is it that you look for in all of these cases, Shon?
So I'd probably say Hakeem Olajuwon. I study his game a lot. I watch a lot of his old games and the way he carries himself. Man, he was a bad man. The way he blocked shots, the way he ran the floor, the way his footwork was. And he was a beast. And everything he does, I try to model his game. And I really believe that I can reach that level if I work hard enough. But I had to keep working and working. But I'm not there yet. But I believe I could be on that level one day if I keep working in the NBA.
I love that. That feels good to hear that, man. This is awesome, man. This is good. A young, bright man, very smart, very, you got a good head on your shoulders. I love hearing that. And to go all the way back to Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, the finger wag, that dude, I tell you what, man, that guy was intelligent and he was cool. He was cooler than the other side of the pillow, man, cooler than a cucumber, but he had like that quiet strength that Tony Dungy spoke about in his book. And I tell you what, man, I feel like you let your game speak for yourself. This is great. I'm excited. Mark, what about you, bro?
Definitely my older brother, Brandon Brown, but I would say Allen Iverson, just being another smart point guard. He had that dog in him just like me. So I definitely look up to him a lot. He going at the big guys like Shaq down there in the finals. So like that's just me right there. Like when I see him going in the paint, like I don't know, I get goosebumps, man. Like AI, he's a great guy off the court, but he's a dog on the court, just like me.
I see where that crossover comes from now. That it all lines up, man. And you guys are going like way back, man. This is great, dude. You guys were raised right. If you guys are talking about, not saying that the younger generation, but I'm just saying those are two really good guys. And wow, that's cool, man. And what I liked about AI, he brought a really cool fashion. Mark liked fashion. AI liked fashion. I feel like he brought a lot of fashion to the NBA. He was a pretty cool dude, and I see where that killer crossover is, man. Ice in the veins. It's great, man. Valpo, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. When's your guys' first game?
I want to say our unofficial schedule comes out soon. I'm not sure.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we'll stay tuned from that. I'm sure once you guys had hit your Insta, guys send it over to me. I'll drop it in my story or something, and we'll keep everybody abreast. We'll make sure that we get all of the news out, all the shows. Well, hey, let's even do some post game or some pregame shows. Let's cook, baby.
I'm down. I'm always down to. I love talking.
Yeah. You guys do a great job. You make my job easy, bro. You make my job really easy. So, all right, guys. Hey, you guys have a good night. Thanks again, man.
Thank you. All right, bro.
All right, see you. This is nice talking to you. Thank you for letting me be on your show. It's an honor. Thank you.
No problem, man. Have a good night. See ya.
Yes, sir.